Hey, so this is Taylor with Major Outdoors, and today I'm going to go over what I have in my boat at all times. So we're going to do soft plastics today. So I got all my soft plastics out, what I'm carrying them with, what buckets I use. So these buckets you actually get from Walmart, and they're shoe boxes. And they latch down really nice. They're like $2 a piece. I think they're less than $2. So these are what I'm using 95% of the time. They don't work great for these hard plastic ones. So that's why we're gonna do swims first. So the first swimmer I probably keep the most is these Ozone, X-Zone lures. I always say Ozone for some reason. The 4-inch swammers. I really like these. This is the bluegill color. Kind of like a green pumpkin brownish with a little light blue on the bottom. I really like these for I'm gonna show you all of them I have. I don't like these, so I'm gonna go over there. I don't know what I'm doing with those. I'll just straight rig these. Otherwise, I really like the Ozone ones on a swim jig because it gives it a little more of a hunt, which I kind of like. The next one I'm probably gonna be throwing the most is probably just your normal Kitex. You know, this one is like a blue with a little bit of white belly undertone. Some smallmouth magic. I drop shot these a lot. I'll just nose rig these and then use like a more of a power drop shot rig. More Kitex, you know, shaddy color looking, you know, clear bottoms. And then here's some Rage swimmers, which I like these too. Good trailer, especially for white. And then I keep some hollow bellies. Every once in a while, I just have a couple of these sitting around. And then I got some of these. These are really nice. I like these for the same reason as I like the Exo Swims. They give it a little more hunt. And the tail's got more of like a figure 8 kind of look, which I kind of like. But great on swim jigs, great on just rigging it by itself. So the Rhythm Wave by Jackal is a really good one too. And then I got these the other day called Death Wish. They're hand poured. They look amazing. I think they do. I've been just really like putting these on a small jig head and doing it. And then I have a swim box, which is kind of like they're just trailers, miscellaneous stuff. So like chatterbait trailer, more chatterbait trailer. These are the E-Eliminators. I actually really like these on swim jigs and chatterbaits. It's kind of like more of just a bigger Mr. Twister tail. Some E-Swims, you know, straight rig it. More Eliminators. Split tails, we should probably go over these. These are for I use these a lot on chatterbaits and or spinnerbaits. More trailers. This is the Deal. Kind of a light blue with a green pumpkin top. I like it. Blue gillish imitator. This is a kicking tail. So I threw this in swims. It's like a cutter tail. Haven't used much of those. UV. Here's a big one that you're supposed to down rig. PB&J Big Bites baits, swimmers. This one's kind of interesting. You can rig it by itself. It's got a little spinner bait or a spinner on the back of it. The Zako, obviously, chatterbait trailer. Lunker City paddle tail, and then there's another Weston. These are pretty lifelike. I do like these. I don't have any of these right now. I've had good success with these. Not this size, but the Exo Swims by Bios one I really like. And then more Zakos. So that's everything I got in the swims. Throw all this back in there. Okay, next box. I got another color here. Green pumpkin with a little bit orange belly. Okay, so we'll go to my Texas rig box. This is everything I Texas rig that isn't a craw and or a beaver style bait. So right now I have some flapping hogs. I didn't really know where to put these. They're kind of like a beaver style, but it's also kind of like its own crawdad bite carry on most. I have some clear lizards that are really small. Don't know what I'm gonna use those. Smoke colored. I have some turtles. Another Lunker City salamander, I think it is. Yum makes a brush hog, or a Christie critter. And then I got some brush hog, pumpkin colored. And then some green pumpkin, red flake, brush hogs. And last but not least, I have some critter hogs. So that's everything I have in my Texas rig box. That is not brush hog or a crop trailer. So this is my tube box. I don't really throw a lot of different colors, mostly just green pumpkin here. These are really lifelike by Savage Gear. I have not used them yet, but they look really good. I guess they like 3D scan and Gobi, and that's what they come out as. This is my secret color for my tubes. It's called mustard. It's really ugly. It's got like a blue flake in there. I got a lot of bags of that. I mean, most of these Nerfing bags are probably... all those go. There's more. I'll try. And then besides that mustard color, I got a black and red one by Vertical Lures. I got these. Some guy was pouring these in his basement. They're green pumpkin, and then this is kind of like a blue with a very sapphire-y green on the bottom. And then this is something I also pitch in Texas rig a lot, is a tube craw. So I might actually throw those in my Texas rig box. So right here, green pumpkin, white, black and blue. These are the small ones. Green pumpkin-esque with green flake. More black and blue. More white. More white. This is kind of an interesting color. It's like a black with the blue sapphire in the back and more. But yeah, one thing you're gonna see a lot of is, especially in fishing, if you can't catch them, if you can't get a bite on green pumpkin, blue, black and blue, and white, you're probably in the wrong area. Is all I have to say. We'll go to my stick bait box, which is next. So I don't like to spend a lot of money on stick baits, and I don't throw them a ton. There is one that I really like, which would be the Ocho by Strike King. It's flat, so it skips really well. Other than that, so I got some different brands in here. BioLab, green pumpkin with the red flake. This one's kind of interesting. This is the BioSpawn Fighter Shad, and I actually drop shot this bait. It's a fighter, like, did a video on it where he takes the first 4 segments off of it and then takes the last like 3, so then it becomes a more of a shaddy shape. I got more. Oh, right here, some Ochos. These are the 4-inch green pumpkin. Not my favorite color, but close. Green pumpkin, core strength. So these are a quiver, which is kind of like more of a trick worm, per se, or something you'd flip. It's a 4.5 PB&J. Some black and sapphire, black and blue. This is probably the #1 color that me and all my buddies throw. Shout out to you, Colt. Green pumpkin with a chartreuse tail. And then once he's done whacking rigging these, they'll split right here, and he'll use the bottom side of this as a Med rig. More green pumpkin, black and blue. More green chartreuse. This is Bourbon Berry. I don't think I found that one. This is a 6-inch thumping worm. So this is a swimming worm by what is this color? Morning Dawn, maybe? Yep, there's a Morning Dawn color. More green pumpkin. More Cajun Neon is their green pumpkin red flake called. Watermelon red flake. I wonder if this Cajun Neon's in the wrong bag and I just reused the bag. Trophy, Lake Fork Trophy Lures is another green pumpkin red flake. And then Some people live or die by the pink one, bubblegum pink. I don't throw a lot of that color. I just, you know, you might need it one of these days. So that is done with my stick baits. Oh, here's the big box. Here's my craw box. So I got a lot of different brands in here. The Berkeley Champ Craw, they got some air in the things, which are really nice. I use the Biospawn ones. I use these more of a flipping bait than a jig trailer, I'd say. You know, this one's June bug, sprayed grass. This one's Alabama craw. You know what the nice thing is these all have the plastic, the plastic, and then it holds. Green pumpkin, classic. Never go wrong with a green pumpkin. Black red flake. This is a black light, so it's like a black with a purple flake. It's kind of cool. And this one should be watermelon red with red flake. Is this one anything else? This one is red flake, so black with red flake. Okay, and then, oh, I actually like these. I got these in a mystery tackle box. They're called Raptor Tail Juniors by Excite Baits. For a cheaper alternative, I really like them for jig trailers and swing jigs and stuff like that, but you know, most people are using different ones. The Swimming Craw by Big Baits, I like these. These are a cheap option that work fairly well. Pretty soft, limber. Okay, and then I got some Z-Man plastics, which I really like up here because we have a lot of northerns and they seem to bite off your tails, or even the bass do. Black and blue, and the only other color I should have is green pumpkin. These. Yep, just the Turbo Craw Z's. And then the one I probably throw the most, which isn't this exact one, but I do throw a lot of Strike King, or Rage Strike King products. This is the Space Monkey, black and blue. This one's got a little more thump. And then this is probably the classic, you know, Rage Craw. Everyone throws these. This is a black and blue bug. It's like a sapphire-y bottom. More Space Monkeys, black and blue. I like the Space Monkeys because they generate a little more thump. Rage Menace, super good jig trailer. This one is a Plum Crazy Rage Craw. The nice thing about the Rage Craws is you can Texas rig these and use them as jig trailers, which I think is really nice, and they have a lot of action. Green Pumpkin. And there should be only one more. Oh, and this is, I don't even know what color this is. Someone comment below what color this is. Okay, this has kind of started replacing my Strike King product with this brand. I'm kind of running low right now, but these are the X-Zone Muscleback Craw. I like the musclebacks for punching, the normal size, which these three are normal size. I got black and blue, green watermelon red flake, and then this is called 309. It's that one color I was telling you about earlier. It's blue on the bottom, like a light blue, and then on top it's kind of like a browny, bronzy color. But this is the one that I've been replacing all my jig trailers with, is this 3.5 Muscleback Finesse Craw. It goes on jigs really well. It looks good. It holds good. It's got, you know, that diameter, kind of like a Rage Menace, so it holds on keepers really well. I got some MG lures. I think I got these for free. They're just a chunk trailer. Very nice. In here, these are the other, I really like these two. Zoom Z-Craw Blueberry is the black and blue. I got some white pearl. I think this is June bug. And then this one, oh, I got another. So right here is the watermelon red, and then the other one I use is their Ultra Vibe Speed Craw on jig trailers as well. This one is green pumpkin purple fleck, and then I got a Alabama Craw, which those Zine Zoo Craws, the Ultra Vibe ones, I think work really well as jig trailers too. They just fit on the plastics really well, I think. It's kind of nice. Where the what are these ones again? The Z Craws. I really like these because they have ribbed and they displace a little bit of water, but I feel like the bodies don't hold as well on the trailer, like on the trailer keepers and stuff. It's kind of a downside to them, but other than that, I think they do like a really good job with action and stuff. I think the Z-Craw I have more faith in though. So we're gonna go into my next new favorite box, which is my Beaver box. You just actually got this one. I thought this was the funniest looking worst bait in the world. Now it's all the trend and all the baits are going this way now. With the ribbing and everything, I thought they were just, my buddies were like, yeah, you have to live or die by these. And now I think I had like close to 10 bags earlier this year, and now I have 3. The colors I keep are Superbug. I really like Superbug. It's kind of cool. You can see it's black and blue, and then on the back it's green pumpkin with blue flake. So you can like flip it. So like if you're on a black and blue bite, and then you get into cleaner water, you could just flip it around. And then I like Copper Chopper backwards. It's kind of like your green pumpkin with a little bit of blue on top. I really like this color. You know, good bluegill imitator color with black flake. And then I have PB&J. So those are those 3. Some 309 X Zone Adrenaline bugs. That's that bluegilly color, I think. Purple flake, brown, orangey flake, green pumpkin top, blue on the bottom. They just came out with a new one that's kind of like got some kickers on it. I'm pretty excited to use. Here's the original Sweet Beaver. This is sprayed grass. I have more Sweet Beavers in here. I have some Smalley Beavers, which are 3.5, and then I have, this one is Hematoma, which is a black and blue mix, and then I got some Spicy Beaver 4.0s too in green pumpkin for drink. Right here I got some Havoc Craw Fatties. These were $1.87 for an 8 count for 4-inch. I really don't think you can beat that price. I think I got them at Fleet Farm. Not sponsored or anything. So this is Tightlines UV. I very solemnly use these for one thing, and it's called bed fishing. They have their own skirt, little rattle thing, and they're white. Oh, another Smalley Beaver sprayed grass. Same thing here. This is a orange version of what you just saw with the old trailer. Power baits, Pit Boss, 4-inch. I use a lot of these actually, and they're fairly cheap for a good product. The Bunker Hog by Power Baits. I have another version of the Bunker Hog right there, and another one right there. I really like the Power Baits. They're soft, but they smell really bad, so they make everything stink, which, you know, might trigger more bites, but it's like a, you guys know what I'm talking about. It's stinky, like not fun stinky. We're gonna do that box last. That box kind of weird. So this is my trick and Ned rig box. So I got some 1000 fish Soroki bugs, green pumpkin. They work really well. Look how they have a lot of little appendages. This is a super salty Magnum Trick tilapia color by Zoom. I accidentally got the Magnum size when I thought I was getting the normal size. Oopsies. A Pro Series by Ketchco. A green sweet spot tackle, green pumpkin trickworm, and then these are my Ned rig baits. I really like these new Ned bombs from Missile Baits. They're really good underwater. This little kicker tail flips everywhere. This is called Pinkalicious, and then this one is called Candy Bomb. It's like a green pumpkin with a laminate green or a green core shot. Super nice. And then I have an amount of Z-Man products that aren't touched ever. Canada Craw Hula Stick, 4-inch. Copper Truce, Big TRD. Big TRD, Drew's Craw. More Drew's Craw. Hula Stick, Green Pumpkin. Big TRD, Green Pumpkin. These are $1.97. I think at Fleet Farm. The TRD Hogs in a dirt color. It's like lighter green pumpkin with black flake. 4-inch The Deal. Or Big TRD. More Hula Sticks. This is the Molten Craw. PB&J 4-inch hula sticks. This is Canadian craw with more than one color in there. So I think there's like a green pumpkin, the one with the purple flake, and the one with the red flake. So there's a couple of colors in there. The blue craw with the brownie back. These are normal TRDs. Green pumpkin goby. It's got like the purple gold flake. PB&J. More of the deal. Copper truce. More copper truce. These are the TRD craws bloodworm color. These are the black and blue TRD craws. Watermelon red craws. Watermelon red. Molten craw. And Canadian craw. We'll get this all packaged back up and then I'll keep going. See you guys in a second. So I just got that rig thing packed up. I'm just figuring out that I need more trick worms. I'm kind of running low. I like to obviously throw them on a shaky head and stuff. So, yep, something. I also do this so I remember what I need for this coming year. So this is my drop shot. I only really drop shot a couple baits. So right here I got a Finesse Slammer by X-Zone, bluegill color. So another one here, the Finesse Slammer Smalley Magic. And then right here I got green pumpkin blue flake. So I only drop shot a couple baits. So I got here a Finesse Slammer, green pumpkin blue flake, smallmouth Smalley Magic, and bluegill. Also, I like to throw these shad imitator baits. Here's another version. This one's got a little more contrasty. And here's the bigger one. This is by Lunker Hunt. I think this is probably the #1 drop shotting bait that everyone throws, which is the Robo Worm 6-inch Morning Dawn. I throw my flukes in here. I do drop shot a fluke every once in a while when I need to be weedless, but not very often. So here's a Yum fluke. This is Pearl White. Here's a Zoom White Pearl. And then I've been kind of throwing these too because these hold up really well. The Z-Man Trick Shots. This is a Twilight color, pinky. This is the Copper Truce color. And then I got a White Lightning right here. So I also really like these. These are the KVD Dream Shots. I think these are really good, to be honest. Sometimes overlooked a little bit nowadays because there's so many drop shot baits. This is the Morning Dawn color. Here is a green pumpkin. And here is a Prism Shad. It's kind of like a blue. And then what else I got in here? I got some bio baits. Haven't thrown that. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with these big bite baits. Am I supposed to wacky rig this? Or drop shot this? Or Texas rig it? I don't even know what it is. It's black and blue. Big bite baits. Kind of like a blue, prism blue. And then I think this is their smallest smasher or something like that. And then I got some color changing baits by Smart Baits. Yeah. And then I got some shimmer shads by Ketchco that are 4 inches. So I'm gonna pack this back up. So as you can tell, this one is not labeled. This is my miscellaneous box. This bag's got mold in it. Oh, all this is going in the trash. This is a Super Toad green pumpkin. I like to throw those on my buzz baits. I got a Exo Ribbon 7-inch in kind of like a red black. I don't throw ribbon tails much. Got a straight black by Power Baits 6-inch flipping and tail. Swimming worm, watermelon red ultra vibe speed worm is what it's supposed to be called. This is the Magnum June bug. And here I got a June bug red flake Magnum speed worm. We're gonna do a shout out. We got some 11-inch blitz worms from X-Zone, and then that was black blue flake, and then I got some green punk from Black, and then I got these things. They're called Waves Get Bait Get Bit. They're like a salamander looking thing with a Mr. Twister tail in the end. I don't really know what to do with those. And then I got these. I also have no idea what to do with the Swarm. It's mullet colored. And then these will be going in my beaver flips. These are from Mossy Creek Tackle. These are just different colors that I use. So those are actually going to go in different bags. So this is my miscellaneous box around me. So tell me, baits, down below what I'm missing that you guys are throwing. If you want to, please go like and subscribe, and tell me what you saw in my boxes, which you thought was interesting too. I'll see you guys next time at Major Outdoors. Thank you so much. See you guys next time. So when you guys are going to restock this year, you go to omnia.com and use Taylor Measure 15. I'll put it on the link down below. And go stock up and you'll get 15% off your first order. Thank you so much. See you guys next time.